Hello guys, Lego Gladiator here with a comparison. I was going to go ahead and compare different trooper types from different Star Wars sets with figurines from Halo I made. Of course, and of course this is going to be fun for me because I get to say exactly my opinion on who would win. So, put on your helmets. We're going to get started. Anyways, let's start off with the Spartan. The Spartans are the most elite characters on Halo. And probably the only character you get to play as half the time. Usually. Of course, it depends on which game you're playing. Like I said, it depends on what game you're playing. Now, the only characters I think would stand a small smash of a chance is these guys. These are the only guys that would stand even a small chance against them. Even then they'd lose, because these guys are tougher than a clone trooper, tougher than a Mandalorian, tougher than anything. They're stronger than pretty much all of those soldiers put together, and these guys are just elite trained guards. They're not really going to know how to handle a fighter who strikes from the shadows, who strikes from just about every direction. They wouldn't even know what to do. Plus, these guys are armed with energy swords and other weapons that would eat in their arsenal, which would kill these guys instantly, and that's the end of an Imperial Guard. Now, because this is based off Master Chief, the battle would pretty much be easily won by him anyways. So that was an unfair fight. Okay, Battle Droid. Now, I had to bring these up. Now, my opinion on these two troopers. 1, the Battle Droid would lose. 2, Marines, maybe heavy casualties in the Halo games, but they still are not indestructible. But they still are smarter than a stinking Battle Droid. This guy would easily take his knife and start ripping the Battle Droid to pieces, even if he was armed. Either way, this droid is a dead man. A dead droid. Of course, I'm going to be getting out another one. Now, Stormtroopers entirely, I'm getting out a Snow Trooper. Same exact principle. He will get beaten up by this guy easily. This guy has sidearms. Of course, this is the only other character I think would even... And that's another character who would easily be beaten by him. But of course, when it goes to a better trooper like the clone, this guy's a dead man. Because the clones were elitely trained and probably a little better than the Stormtroopers, which makes them smarter. So it's like, pow. So the clone trooper wins this round, but not for long. Bringing in the ODST. Clone trooper, by accident, defeated. Now bringing in the rebel trooper from a certain pack. As you can see, a lot of the trooper types I'm showing you are just troopers from my collection. Commando Trooper, Have you noticed that if LEGO was to build these guys, they would do a huge amount of detail on the figurine? They would have a huge amount of detail. So if LEGO decided to start doing LEGO sets on Halo, that would be the best day in our lives, actually, because this would be the most advanced in builds. Now I thought I'd had to bring up the Mandalorians because they are considered soldiers, so I don't really know much about them, so I'm just bringing this one up. I know a lot about Boba Fett, so I thought I'd use him as the Mandalorian for a second. As you can see, I think they kind of match in armor detail and such. So I think these guys would actually be a pretty good match in combat. Of course, there are other trooper types in Halo, other Spartan types, other soldier types. So there's not just one, there's 20 or 30 of them. So it's kind of scary. If Halo was to go up against Star Wars, it'd be a terrible battle. If it was just the humans, if the aliens had joined in fighting side by side with the humans against the Star Wars universe, it'd be a horrible battle. Because there'd be blood on both sides. I mean, there'd be, for the few soldiers who knew how to shoot on the Empire side, there'd be some blood on this side. Of course, I don't think the stormtroopers know how to shoot either way, so they'd probably lose half the battle. Of course, when looking through different characters from Star Wars, there are characters I don't too much like, and there are characters I like, and there are characters I don't like again. I don't have any of the characters I don't like. I wish I did. It'd be fun to make fun of them on this. Don't worry, it's none of the cool characters that I dislike. I don't dislike any of the cool characters. So if you guys... The characters I don't like is the guy who helps freeze. The characters I don't like is the pig-like guy. I have him because he froze Han Solo in carbonite. And let's see, there was others. Anyways, in Marine class there's 3 classes. Heavy, space. There's heavy deep space, which is a pretty interesting Marine design because they're wearing the most armor. There's the light, and then there's a third part, one I forget. I'm going to have to look at a Halo book again and read up on them a little bit more. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Comment, subscribe, and share the video. And let me know in the comments down below what you think of my review. If I was unfair, I'm sorry. Oh, there are speaking of characters I don't like, Death Star troopers. They make no sense. There's no armor on them, no nothing. I mean, stormtroopers have protection, these guys don't. Which kind of makes me wonder, why did they come with guns? Well, I know what's going to happen. The guy's going to be dumb enough to point his gun at a Spartan or ODST, and the guy's going to unload a clip of ammo into him. The poor guy's going to be dumb enough. Funny thing, I put him in the same container where my Leonardo figurine is. Oh no. Leo might... Oh. You know what, I think I'll go ahead and show you guys the figurine, give you guys a... You know what? I know what my next review is going to be on. Figurines I wish LEGO would make sets of once again. And I'm not going to show the figurine in this video. Comment down below if you want me to do that video. A video of sets I wish LEGO would come out with again. With series LEGO should come out with again. Let me know down in the comments if you want that kind of a video to come out. Because I'll do it. And that's it for today. And I've already said comment and subscribe. I'm sorry, I keep messing up in the videos. But of course... And of course I will also be continuing on that custom mini Mandalorian figurine. The real problem is finding the right kind of paint for him. Because I don't want to use model paint. I want to use something that's waterproof but won't make the figurine flammable. Either way, that's about it.